Hello guys, welcome back. Finally time for another episode. Holy smokes, where does the time even go? I can't even believe it's been this long again. But I actually have like legitimate excuses this time. My sister, she got engaged. That's crazy. That's so exciting. So we had an engagement party for her yesterday, and she's moving out to the East Coast as well, so we've been kind of packing up her house and doing all that fun moving related stuff, so it's been keeping me a little bit busy. But yeah, we're back. Let's finally get some building done. So I thought, just kind of sticking with the theme of last episode, before we move over to the airport, let's just kind of, oh no, an ambulance. Let's just kind of get our population up a little bit higher, because we're aiming for 65,000, I believe. Yeah, and we're at 59, so it's like we're so close. I'm just kind of admiring our city. Looking pretty good these days, and I'm really excited to see how this is going to kind of turn out. But I feel like this is going to be a slow and steady race, because right now, same with the end of last episode, we're kind of just stuck with only commercial demand. But my thoughts for that is if we can just kind of put some maybe high-density shopping in and around here, that'll start to attract some new residents, and then the new residents move in, and then they need jobs, and bada bing, bada boom. And what is it, Dave's your uncle? How does that work? Bob's your uncle? Who knows? I think it's Bob's your uncle, but you know what I'm trying to say. And I'm just trying to take a sneak around, a little peek around for any traffic problems. Why is there issues with water over here, I wonder? Aha, we've just missed you. So we still need to address this area, but we'll worry about that, like I said, once we unlock the rest. And our poor airport has to be fixed, but, you know, work in progress, so we'll just kind of, you know, keep our eyes out there for the meantime. And our poor farm, we'll get back to that. I'm so sorry, guys. There's so many projects I have on hold. It's just, I don't really want to, I mean, basically, so we're all on the same page type thing. The reason why this is kind of on hold, just in a nutshell, is I would like to unlock these tiles here, just so we can kind of push outward and just kind of have a little bit more freedom to build. And then same with the university. I just want to be able to do the whole kind of mountain area. And, yeah, I mean, the airport, you know, we still need to kind of figure out my final idea for that, but I do kind of want to get the population first. So we are kind of working at things in a bizarre order. I know I'm very famous for like just starting stuff and finishing it. I mean, but thank goodness we at least have one university, right? Like that was our transportation hub. We've made some cool stuff here. Oh, what's happening with traffic down here? Now I think with this area, what's slowly happening is we're creating a bit of a bottleneck. Actually, you can kind of see the whole way up here, where going this direction, there's only like this road per se. So we may need to, well, actually, I don't know. I mean, we may need to just do a better job of connecting to this highway. I think is a, I don't know. I kind of like this though. I know it's kind of a little funky, but I just think this area is going to have to get potentially changed. I think what we could do is just really maybe do a tunnel, actually. Yeah, let's give that a try. Because these guys here, this is a one-way road. They're all trying to go down, and they're forced this direction. So let's maybe give them the option to go this way as well. Let's just see what that happens, or see how that affects things. And we'll just leave the game running. Oh, I wish those lined up. That would be so cool. Oh well. Okay. And then from here, let's just connect those two avenues. Maybe easier said than done. Alright, oh, too steep, that was the issue. And let's curve this one. Alright, now I'm hoping that anyone coming down that needs to go just to this little spot will maybe now go over this way. And anyone driving down here who has to go to work will maybe cut through here. And then, even though I was against it in the past, maybe we could connect these two zones here. Just for the sake of helping traffic move a bit better. Because you can see there's not really too much of a buildup. I know in the beginning I was really worried about trucks. Okay, so let's have this go like that. And let's have these guys. Oops. I want to curve that. Almost. There we go. And doesn't that look strange? That way we have another, you know, throughway here. And my goal is to ease congestion, which unfortunately is starting to build. Now what we could also do is a roundabout in and around this area, since that's kind of the hot spot, but let's not worry about that just yet, because we are about to up the population anyway. So let's kind of see how the new numbers will affect the area, and then we can kind of make a bit of a better decision, I think. Alright, so let's go for that commercial space up in here. Maybe we could toss in a roundabout. Oh, no, not quite. It'll fit right here, okay. That's relatively centered. Not really the top-down center, but that's okay. I won't let that bug me. Which is also code for I'm a little bit too lazy to make my own. Let's go on for a little bit of a simpler neighborhood right here. And then maybe we could draw a few off streets just for beauty's sake. This one's starting to look a little strange. Let's try that again. And we'll keep these ones just kind of flowing through the side streets here. That way we don't make too many intersections on our bigger roads. Now I'm just trying to do this just to mix it up a little bit. I know this is like very strange looking. I'm just kind of hoping that, yeah, all the buildings will kind of come in, because we're starting to get a little bit too gritty. Whereas over here we're a little bit of a mix. So I think we need to kind of bring it back down to a little wavy-davy, you know, in terms of the buildings. Okay, so let's do some commercial of the high density over here. And like, this is a super noisy area, so I don't mind going a little bit crazy here with commercial anyway. And then we'll just work a little bit harder on making a sound barrier. But I'm hoping that this will be like kind of that, you know, nice, rich, trendy area to go shopping and have some lunch, you know, like that kind of thing. So we'll do some smaller shops and like kind of cafes in here. And then we'll transition just a little bit of offices, because I don't want all of our workers. Oh, there's that thing again. There's one mod that I'm using that isn't happy, apparently. Should probably figure that out. But it doesn't seem to be causing any instability. Wow, look how fast these people are coming in. So you can see right away a little bit of a demand already starting to form. So that's good. I think we just need more people, though. Alright, well, instead of more offices, let's maybe do a boundary with some parks here. And we can just kind of keep it simple and do some plazas, because they're not too big. Oh, and this is a total... like, I have no idea if this is going to work or not. These, tram tracks. But I'm not going to deal with them right now. It's still in beta. They can only be built, from what I understand, on flat surfaces, and the stations are a little bit bugged, so that the trams are going to leave the tracks. So I haven't tried it out yet. I downloaded it as a curveball. I'm a little hesitant, but I want to, you know, I want to be ahead of the curve here in case this is like a really cool mod. So I think I'm going to try that a little bit on my own, and then I'll kind of report back to you guys. But I thought I'd keep doing the loop. Okay, so plazas, oh, just a little bit too big. Alright, well, we can put a few in there. And then we can kind of make our own little tree sections and everything on our own. Alright, let's give that a try. Alright, the game seems to be a little laggy. Just gonna pause it for a moment, let my computer catch its breath. My poor computer. It's a good computer, I like it. I'm not talking bad about it. I mean, gaming's tough, right? I understand people that have bad computers, or you're just saving for, you know, a better one. But if you're a true gamer, you'll game with what you got, you know? Like, if I was stuck with only a console, I'd play console games. I just enjoy, you know, I enjoy a challenge. I enjoy the thrill of the win. This is a gamer at heart, you know? And I bet most of you guys are too. I'm not hating on console games. This is not what I'm trying to say here. I'm just, you know, when it comes down to it, I prefer PC. Okay, so we need some trees in here. And I'm not going to zone in this little spot, just so it kind of stays kind of this little green barrier between the shopping and the... It'd be kind of nice too, actually, take a little walk around after you do your shopping, and then cruise to the park, maybe get a cappuccino or something at the non-Starbucks, you know, whatever the city's equivalent is. Oh, well, that's a nice little park area. Let's turn this game back on. Zoom out a bit here, maybe. Yeah, as a city, I mean, I definitely have to get a better computer. I think it just really comes down to the the processor and a solid state drive. I think we're kind of running out of power. Unless these guys are... Oh, yeah, they are. They are not on the grid. But yeah, this area, it needs to be worked on, I think. I've said this a few times now. But what I think we could do is we can push the interchange maybe a little bit further back, and like, I mean, once we unlock over here, and then maybe we can do like a double harbor thing. We kind of change the bridges in this little section. Oh, we could finally get that military base going over here too. Lots of options. I like that. And then we also have to spend an episode or two just kind of filling in like these kind of areas with trees. We've got a few dead spots. Oh, I just wanted to this was like way back. Someone made a comment about this, and I thought it was a cool idea, and I totally forgot to make a mention. See how we've got our train going as like a little bridge right here? I've got someone who's playing along at home, which is like super cool, by the way. And oh, that's instance again. And what they did is, instead of a bridge, they made a tunnel from the transportation hub across here to this part. And I only thought about that after I had redone all the trains, because I wanted to actually do that. But now that the train lines are in, I'm like, I don't really want to do that anymore. But I thought I'd still make mention of it because it's a cool idea. This awesome fleet of buses. Oh, and I downloaded a custom bus. You can kind of see this one's different. Ooh, very nice. This is starting to frustrate me. I don't know what this is all about. I'm gonna have to go through, I guess, my more recent. Maybe it's one of these buses, perhaps. I don't know. But luckily the game isn't crashing, but that is kind of getting a little bit annoying. Anyway, let's kind of stick to our theme here and build and get our population up. Because I am, even though I always jokingly say I am going to try and do a shorter episode and kind of see if we can stick to that theme. It's just going into the end of the summer, I've got kind of a change in work. I do some seasonal stuff. So I work at one of the, I want to call it a fair, but it's like kind of the equivalent of that in Toronto. It's the CNE, it's the Canadian National Exhibition. So it's super fun. But my friend has a booth, and I sell It's like so random. I sell ortho insoles, so kind of like a really like high-end version of like a Dr. Scholl's kind of thing. And it's like very long story. Yeah, who knows? One of the crazy random odd jobs I have. But that takes over like so much of my time, so I'll unfortunately be pressed to do just shorter episodes. That's kind of in the second half of August, going to about the first week of September, and then after that it should hopefully return to normal. And by normal I mean hopefully better than what I'm doing now. Oh my goodness, we keep causing all these traffic problems here. I think really we should be putting more roundabouts in. Because I feel like all these backlogs, you know, are just caused by... Because who's this light really for, right? There's no other traffic. All we're doing is slowing these guys down. And you can see we're like just at that point where like, you know, we're starting to fill the off-ramps. Anyway, let's worry about one thing at a time here. Right now we're working on population. Let us just stick to that. Alright, so the commercial, it is having an effect. I guess that would... Water would probably bring more people in. Because I'm hoping we don't lose too much industrial manufacturing in my whole, you know, relocation process here. I actually want to just go sneak a peek down there. Oh, okay. Starting to clean out. And yeah, quite a few forestry buildings are actually popping up. That's really good. That's actually, I'm really happy about that. You know, I'm actually tempted to put some... Here, let's switch this over. Oh boy. Let's make this high density. Get a few more workers for our factories over here. That way they don't have to drive all the way from up here. Alright. Now I think to kind of get this place jived up and moving, let's put in some services. This area is really lacking just in that. Alright, so police station at the intersection. Kind of go all directions. Let's just put in a fancy hospital. And where is that in terms of... Oh, okay, that's good. Kind of helping again with the sound barrier. So we can change this over to that. Great. And... Oh, no, that's not what I want. Don't know how I ended up over there. And so because of all the high rises we're going to be getting over here, definitely going to want good fire support. And, oh cool, this is something else I downloaded. I've been going, like, I honestly don't know what is wrong with me. I tell myself, don't download any more assets, they're slowing down your game. I open the game, in that little menu panel, there's like all these great new assets that just got introduced, and I'm like, great, we need these. We don't really need them, we do, because I'm using them, so, I mean, you can kind of see why I'm stuck in this, like, circular argument here. But no, I think the logical course of action is to upgrade the computer, because I don't really want to downgrade, or like, not downgrade, but I don't want to remove too many of these assets. Like, I really like them. They add such a good, you know, extra layer of depth to the game. Man, our population, our education's pretty good overall. I wonder why these people here aren't getting high school though, and they're so close to one. Let's do something crazy. Let's just change that. Why not? Okay. Now I imagine university coverage, since we're so close, should be good, and it is. Oh, that's right, we put the community college right over there. It's all coming back to me. The island looks okay. We do need better... I mean, I think the university should have a better range of coverage, realistically, but... I remember saying once upon a time, many episodes ago, that most cities have like one university, which is not true. They actually have a few. So I was wrong about that, but I feel like we're at like 8 or 9 now. Which again is not like, you know, I'm not saying that's impossible or unheard of. It's just for a city size of 60,000. That's a little. That's what I was trying to say. If we did, you know, a city the size of like New York or something, then I could understand. Well, like the technical institutes and those kind of things. I really do feel like it's either a train or like a truck or something, because it's whenever I zoom in close to traffic, that's when we kind of get that little bug right there. Oh well. Oh, we are making leaps and bounds. This area is really coming together. Cool. Can we take it one step further and introduce more shopping? Okay, now what can we do for roads over here, I wonder? Oh, and I was thinking maybe we could. It's really interesting. Some of you are like really against zoning inside roundabouts. Other people don't mind it so much. So I think we'll keep this one clear. Kind of hop back and forth. Sorry, this area's kind of caught my eye again. Yeah, I might maybe have to change this to like a little mini roundabout, and then this to a mini roundabout as well. Or what we could do is move these arms over and just make it a really big roundabout. I don't know. I really like just improving on areas. So we'll have to have maybe another episode of just improvements soon too. You guys probably know that about me by now, but I'm just telling you nonetheless. Okay, so let's get some more zoning and housing. And now that we got some services, hopefully people will come move in. Alright, now let's draw some roads over here. Actually, let's just make a little bridge. I'm getting a little carried away with our intersections here. That looks a little bit weird. There you go, that's better. I like that. And same idea, just a little bit of zoning. And then we'll just fill in the rest of these spots with trees, but we won't really worry about that just right now. Because I might add some more roads in here and there. And I'm just trying to keep it mixed between high and low density. But you can see, like right now we've got ample places for people to move in, and they're only choosing the commercials, so seem to have a theme going here. Now maybe it's just demand throughout the city. Maybe we can just put some more commercial spots in, just like here and there, and that'll kind of kick people's butts into gear into moving in. Okay. Let's try some shopping just mixed in with this park right here. That should be nice. It's kind of like plaza kind of feel behind it. I like that. This is cool. I like this area. It's so cool seeing like Maple Leaf Gardens. These people are all having a nice little community meeting, it seems like, with their dogs. This game is fun. I like it. I'm glad you guys do too. I also think it's crazy you guys still watch these episodes. That's awesome. You guys, you rock so much. Like, I can't thank you enough. Like, it's insane that you guys, not like, you know, not in a bad way. It's just, it's fantastic. Like, you know, like, I love the support. Like, I mean, I'm sorry I haven't been making content a little bit more, you know, efficiently these days, but I'm just getting pulled in all directions. But, you know, I when I don't make these videos, I do miss you guys. And it's like, you know, I think about you all. I still read all your messages. Like, it's I don't know. This still blows my mind. Like, I I wouldn't want anyone but you guys, you know? So you're all welcome, and I'm really happy to have you. And I hope we can all, you know, one day share a beer together or something. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, end my little emotional rant right there. But no, you guys are great, right? Like, I'm never going to forget that. Especially those of you who have been here since the beginning. You're all fantastic. All right, let's do some more shopping over on the water right here. Because again, this is a noisy area, like what with the all the water pumps, and so they won't really mind all the noise, right? Like the commercial. Okay, so offices as our breaker. There we go. That's a nice area too. Oh no, we got a good looking city. Alright, what's going on over here? Ooh, just out of the outskirts. Alright. Alright, well, you know what, guys? Let's actually try and end it here, because I know I've been saying short episodes since the dawn of time, and really all we're going to do is spend another 10 or 20 minutes just kind of going back and forth over here, getting the population up. So, steps in the right direction. Happy to have finally made an episode. I think, yeah, like I have said this, so I am repeating myself here, but what I'm going to try and do is just going forward is shorter episodes, but a little bit more frequently, because they're a little bit easier for me to render and doesn't tie up my computer, and you know, it's easier for me to kind of sneak them in between my errands and whatnot, you know, so. But yeah, that is it. So have yourselves a great day, guys, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'm looking forward to reading your comments, and I will see you guys in episode 34. And what we're going to do is just basically push for 65,000, like we're so close. And now that we do have some more, you know, commercial coming in, we do have some more worker bees moving into the city, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, they are starting to occupy the offices here. But the goal is to get this place reclaimed, and it looks like it's already starting. Like, I don't want to see any more of these sick trees. I want to see just healthy trees. Our industry is now moving this way. We may even eventually move it over here. Who knows? Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next episode, and have yourselves a great night.